going on, everyone? Today is the 24th day of February 2020. Here to give you all this update on Aurora Cannabis. It's been about a week since we did our video, and now we're going to update you all on what we're getting in terms of what we expect this particular stock to go. Now, before I do, go ahead and continue to support this channel by hitting that like button, share the video, and also subscribing to the channel. Follow us on the other social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as our own website, HueFinancial.com. If you want to get more of our price predictions, you definitely have to be a subscriber of ours on our website, HueFinancial.com, in order to get a heads up as to what direction the stock market is going to go, as well as cryptocurrencies, if that is something that you are interested in. So now, let's look at the performance of Aurora Cannabis since our last video on the 11th of February. Right here, this was 2 days prior to the earnings release, of which we were expecting the market and Aurora Cannabis to continue to see movement to the downside. And following our video on the 11th of February, in fact, the market did go lower in price, and we are still showing that the market is holding support around $1.40, $1.40, which is good for the time being. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's say if you were to get out the market today in Aurora Cannabis, you will be down about 4.58%. If you would have took the market profit the next following day of the 12th of February at the very bottom, well, let's take it at the close, you could have had about 4.58% that way. So either way it go, the market moved in between 4.5% versus the 11 all the way to where we are at right now in the market. Okay, so let's get rid of that and let's talk about the market in Aurora Cannabis in the long term. Okay, so let's take a look at the chart right now in Aurora Cannabis in the long term. Currently there is still a lot of weakness being reflected on the monthly price chart in Aurora Cannabis. We are noticing that $2 in the market for Aurora Cannabis is being revealed as resistance, just like it did here during the months of December 2016 going into January, February, March, April, and even May of 2017. So there's no difference really going on in the market for Aurora Cannabis in distinguishing between that $2 area being resistant. So we are still in weakness. I mean, consecutively, look at how many months the market in Aurora Cannabis have been moving lower. 7 months. This month right here on the conclusion of February will make the 8th month that Aurora Cannabis closed lower than the previous month's price bar. Now, one thing that you can take note of is that last month in January, the market in Aurora Cannabis saw an excruciating amount of volume come through. We got it pretty much about the same right now. But all in all, this is showing itself, okay? $1.40 around that particular vicinity is where the market is holding support. We are creating the baseline right now in the market for Aurora Cannabis, but we're not out the woods yet. Looking at Aurora Cannabis on the weekly time frame, you can see right here as I zoom in that the market came and bounced right here 2 weeks ago, came and bounced off $1.35. Well, really $1.43 is where the low of the market came. But we're still showing indications of weakness. I'm not seeing that much strength coming to the market yet. Definitely this particular stock will have to be watched on a daily time frame to get more proof that $1.40, $1.30 is where support is going to be, and we're going to see liftoff in the market from there. We are not getting that just yet. The trend is still in play of the market in Aurora Cannabis moving to the downside. There are some slight hints of the market holding support. This is the purpose of this video, to tell you that there are slight hints of the market in Aurora Cannabis holding support around $1.40. It's going to take continual sidelining to watch this market in Aurora Cannabis prior to us stating that this particular stock is going to continue to see higher price. We are not seeing that yet. Not seeing it on the weekly time frame, and definitely not seeing it on the monthly. Daily time frame, yes, we are seeing some small bouts of movement higher, but it's just consolidating. That's all the market in Aurora Cannabis is doing right now. So it's going to take a little bit more watching. I'm not going to put in a forecast in the market for Aurora Cannabis just yet. I'm still looking at the market. If I get a little bit more proof that the market is holding $140 for support, then definitely I'll come back in and place a forecast in the market of Aurora Cannabis moving higher. But until that time, I'm just going to sideline the market in Aurora Cannabis and allow it to work itself out. And then once we get a better picture, we'll let you guys know. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you always maintain a profitability, and I'm gone.